This ain't advice, and these ain't accusations. This is perspective for entertainment purposes.
Man, speed this up.
Washington Wave is recorded live in a studio with no audience.
Welcome, guys. Washington Wave, episode 3. I'm your host, Love 3, and one of two brothers, 20 years apart, with new and older perspective. And with that older perspective, I would like to introduce Rone Effect. Hey,
Caught it.
What you doing, bro?
Man,
What you doing, bro? Boondocks, man, Huey, man.
I'm here.
That's what we talked about last.
We did.
And you started up.
Boondocks. Blessed and highly favored.
Yeah, man. And what's up to Washington Wave? What's up, viewerships? What's up, wavelengths? I'm going with wavelengths.
Yeah? You going to keep it with wavelengths?
I'm going to go with wavelengths for just a little longer. Okay. I'm not mad at it. I think it represents me trying to get more lukewarm into podcasting. And then once I feel like my feet I'm all the way in, I'm going to go with the name that's, I think it's, after I watch a couple episodes too, and you have editing, and it's like, okay, I think I want us to be called this. But I'm not mad at wavelengths. And it's just out of respect from you, really cooking us. But that's just putting that out there. I just want to say
I'm going to call y'all that regardless. So that's
true. That's true. I know that.
The whole thing. You got to come up with your name.
I will.
You got to come up with what you going to call us old fogies well.
Man.
No, I'm doing good, brother. It's been a long week, but we are here for the third episode. 3 times.
3 times, but this is the week 4 from our consistent first episode, our first drop, and that is because Love 3 was a little under the weather.
Listen,
headache, kind of sneezing, snotting.
Yeah, so we skip. We skipped that episode to let you recover and come back.
Yeah,
but you feeling better now?
I'm feeling great. I really am feeling great. Just a little extra, little phlegm, the typicals of getting over sickness, but I'm feeling good.
Okay, good.
But I'm gonna kick us off for this personal update, bro. I want to let the people know how I'm doing, and then how you're doing, of course. But
all right.
Like you were saying, it's been kind of a long week due to sickness, but kind of took a reroute with content on my personal side. As far as I don't have a vlog drop. I didn't have a vlog dropping this week or this Sunday, as in today.
Okay.
Kind of rerouting my programming for training because some more exciting movements and new cycles upcoming this week for the next couple weeks, actually. So I'm going to be recording that. So that's going to be really fresh for viewership. And I'm trying to react to videos. Got some really good ideas as far as reaction videos. Just something fun and a little new, honestly, too, for my personal channel. But school has been kind of long this past week. That's what made it long. The sickness in the school, bro.
The assignments and stuff.
Yes.
Workload
of doom.
Now we skipped over your fit. You didn't want to go over your fit today?
I thought we were going to. Okay, you know what? I'm ready.
Because I see you brought the tie back.
Yeah. Ooh,
from the first week of school.
Everything is actually old. You see, it's actually washed.
Really?
This is like sophomore year shirt. I cut it.
You're big on cutting the.
I really am, but I'm trying not to be too big as of late. I want to have shirts that actually are just naturally what they are. I don't want to get into the cropping too much.
Yeah.
Carhartt shorts. I thrifted these and New Balances metallics. I like these are older, New Balance look. You've seen these before.
I have seen those. Yeah, that's from my
enjoyed this aspect a lot, but that's all I got on.
The cut tie is phenomenal. It's like. It's like artistic, but then you also mean business, but you're not going to sell out.
Which I'm not going to sell out. But bro, how's you doing, bruh? You said it's a long week, bro.
It was a long week, bro. Just work. Just everything. Regular life. Kids and school and activities.
Not a lot of black fathers.
Shout out to the black fathers.
I'm sorry, man. I'm on
Shout
one
out to
right
the
now.
black fathers. It was a long week. Just work, business stuff.
Yeah.
Football games, dance.
Ooh! Oh, I hated that too. I missed the football game.
Man.
It was in the hometown too, but I was under the weather.
Shout out to Lieutenant Dan.
Man, shout out Lieutenant Dan, nephew.
This is his second second game.
This was his second
the
game.
second official game. They ended up winning. I think they won like, I don't know, 35-0, 40-0, something like that.
They were playing Cedar Hill.
Yeah, no, they got y'all out of here. But he had a really good game apparently. All things considered, I think he had 8 tackles, 2 of which were sacks. But
2 sacks.
He had 2 sacks on the quarterback. One was, I think, like a half sack, like him and another. The
defensive end, another end.
yeah,
or tackle
left
got
defensive end when it got in there and
helped out
or whatever, or they got there at the same time. But yeah, apparently they were playing so well that the coach pulled them like after the first quarter, and they didn't really play much after that because he's like, "We got this. We're dominating. I'm not gonna risk my first string defense out there." So they got pulled.
Bro, Lieutenant Dan is so cold. But I hate it. I missed that game. But I would have hated not seeing him play other 3 quarters, low key.
Yeah. So
him on kickoff. Not that I wanted to be able to see him get in there more.
No, but he had a really great game.
8
things are
tackles
going
in the
really
first quarter, essentially. First,
Yeah.
the most majority had to be from the first if they pulling them. Good grief,
right. So
he's taking us out the hood.
there was one interesting aspect of it. There was a story. So when he got done with the game, he got home. We do like a little post-mortem review the game.
That's what our family does. Really.
Yeah, exactly. Just break down, exactly how you felt about everything what went on. And so you recall, like I think in our first episode, I was giving him a speech about just how
pick somebody.
Yeah, punish, and it's gonna get rough. I mean, they don't call it the trenches for nothing. So you're gonna hear things, you're gonna see things that you gotta be prepared for. So, of course, naturally, I asked him, anybody trash talk you? Because in the first game, nobody, there wasn't any trash talk or anything apparently.
Cedar Hill, we're hoodlums, man. I don't know. We're hoodlums over here, bro. He's gonna hear shit, man. I ain't gonna lie. He's hearing that.
So I asked him. I said, and he was kind of shocked. I don't think he expected me to ask. And I was like, yeah. So anybody say anything to you? And he was like, yeah, there was one thing, just one thing. I was like, what?
What's this one thing, son?
So apparently the offensive lineman that he was up against told him. He said, your mom's a bitch.
I would like to laugh. I wouldn't like to laugh. Kind of want to. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Well, you can if you want to, but what happens next
really
is probably what's going to help push you over the edge with the laughter.
No, wait, push me. Oh,
So
okay.
I asked myself, okay, well, how did that, make you feel, or what happened after that? And so he was pretty tight. He was like, yeah, I was pretty upset.
I'm tight right now
about him saying that. So basically what happened is after he said that, the next play, typically with your defensive lineman, you come up with 2 hands into the pads. You're trying to control, wrestle, get around and all that. Lieutenant Dan said he came up with 1 hand, his left hand up high, and then his right hand, he just jammed it into the dude's stomach. He punched him in the stomach.
Oh shit! One arm.
He said he hit him with the left, extended with the left, but then he extended the right, like right into his stomach.
Liver shot. Oh no, he didn't.
That's what he said he did. He said he didn't have no more talk after that. No more trash talk happened after that. So it must have been a pretty good lick.
Come on, man.
So yeah, he's out there, living,
Bro, he's in the trenches.
He's
living.
in the trenches.
That's living. That's surviving.
So, like I told him, I said, you got to figure out ways to do that. That stuff is gonna happen.
And he did. He took Dad's advice.
He did it. So he blew him out. He had a good showing with his tackles, and then he had to deal with a little trash talk, and he cleaned it up.
Yeah. There you. I was just gonna say the same.
Cleaned it up. So
I told him in the bin.
I told him, given all that, I'd have to play the drop he did. He did for us. So
wait, what you mean?
Absolute cinema.
Shout out to Lieutenant Dan for recording that drop. Absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema.
Come here,
So yeah, so that was
mom's a
probably the
bitch.
highlight.
man.
That was probably the highlight of the week. Him having to put up with that nonsense
And then dealing with it, man.
dealing with it. That's
He
life.
dealt with it, man. Ooh.
That's life. So anyway, that's been my week.
Man, no,
but
that is the way. Ain't no anyway. That's the way, goddamn it. That's the way.
shout out to Lieutenant Dan.
Oh man, I love that story. There's gonna be so many more like that, bro. Not like that, but like I mean, just stories. Him in the fray and him having to navigate through it. Like
the
you
longer
saying.
he plays, the more that type of stuff. That's what I told him. You're gonna run across all kinds of stuff at any given moment playing really any sport, but football in particular.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that type of stuff happens all the time. So yeah,
You're gonna call my mom a B word,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna hold this. Oh right. Oh man,
What's crazy too is that he just, if I hadn't asked,
he wasn't gonna say.
he wasn't gonna say anything, you know, because you know he's a
That's
good
him,
dude
that's him. Yeah,
by
yeah.
nature.
He's
He's
not-
not trying, but I mean, clearly, you know,
He
even
knows
if you're
him.
a good dude, people push up on you and trying to check you like that. The response is the response. So
Does Mama know? Does Mama know?
yeah. So after I asked him the question, you know, we had a good laugh about it, and I wasn't sure if he knew or it was expecting me like how I was gonna react to him telling me.
Oh, he didn't think that you were gonna laugh.
Well, I mean, yeah, because technically he would. That's not the response you should do, right? Because he could have got a flag for that. You know,
Oh, you
if
talking
somebody
about-
had seen it.
Oh, got you.
And you know, a lot of people will say that shouldn't be the response. Like you just play within the rules and da da da. And yeah, you're right. But at the same time, Mama is sacred ground. So, but once he saw that I had no issue with it, he was pretty cool with it. But yeah, we definitely went and told Mom, and she was just like,
I like it. See,
So
no,
I think she was happy too.
You know, baby boy going.
I mean, she wasn't trying to like fully encourage it,
Right? No, but
you
at the
know,
same
but,
time, like I mean, that's a good feeling. Yeah, you know. Oh my goodness.
you're gonna talk the talk.
Lieutenant Dan, absolute cinema.
Absolutely.
That's a personal update of heaven,
Absolute
man.
cinema.
So yeah,
Wash side, man. Y'all have a dog. You have a wave dog. Is he going to the NFL?
I mean, he said he wants to. That's what he said.
Well, the NFL, we be talking about the topic NFL. Just
Transition
that,
us, bro.
that was trying to be my
Segue.
My siggy, man. Lieutenant Dan, football, and with football, the NFL.
Lead it off.
The NFL, man.
Lead it off.
Well, I would like to lead it off. Since we're kind of talking hometown, I do like, the Shedeur, the Sanders, right?
Right.
So then with Colorado, Deion Sanders, head coach, cool. Quarterback situation, Kaidon Salter. He was the quarterback at my high school, Cedar Hill High School. Cold boy. 2022 took us all the way to the state 6A game. We lost.
Who'd y'all lose
Just,
to? You remember?
No. It hurt that bad. It gave me a
Memory loss.
memory loss. Crowley? No. Crowley wasn't even that nice then. Was it South Lake?
But
Well,
y'all
that's one
didn't
of
pull it
them
out
was.
though.
Yeah, we didn't pull it out, man. It was a great season. It would have been nice to see it win. But he's a cold boy. He went to Arizona after that.
Okay.
Won the CUSA conference, I think the following 2 years, and then he went to Colorado.
So he's there now.
He's there now. He just played the first game. Played well too.
Okay.
But they're having a quarterback situation where there's two other guys, Caleb Tahab. Hold on, let me pronounce bro's name right. But there's two quarterbacks that are kind of on that bubble, a true freshman, and a guy that's actually been there for a minute. The Caleb guy I'm trying to reference. Holy moly, I can't pronounce his name. But Staubs, STAUB.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like Staubs to me.
They put him in the game this past game against Delaware, and he played really well. So Deion
it's a
Sanders is kind of
competition.
it's competition. So it's like, but I mean, he still got to that stage, and it's so cool seeing him from the hometown that Shedeur's from Cedar Hill. I mean, Trinity,
Yeah.
You know, in that same
area,
area,
right.
exact same area, essentially. So it's cool seeing Dion, you know, showing love still from, you know, hometown. Of course, you got to be really good to play on this team, obviously.
Right.
But and that's what he is, and it's crazy that he's from hometown too. So
I mean, it's a lot of talent around.
it's a lot of
around these
talent, bro.
parts.
I mean, it's at 6A high school. I don't know what
Serious.
my A schools are from my wave side, but shout out to y'all schools, man. We were from a 6A over here, which I don't find any pride in or anything like that. It's just is what it is. It's just a bigger pool of talent for sports
Right.
like football, basketball, track. I mean, all sports, girls and boys alike.
Right.
So I just wanted to start off there because it was a proud moment. Me and the boys are just there watching, like, dang, K-Saw over here. K-Saw, as he makes a pass.
That's his thing. The salt.
That's the thing.
Salt Bay?
That's the thing we make.
Oh,
fun
that's
of.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
that's
man.
awesome, man. Congratulations to him.
No, yeah, congratulations to K-Saw, man.
The
that's what's up.
wavelengths moving on up and
Hey
moving
man,
through.
hey man, look, he's 22, so he's a year older than me.
Stay there for a second then, because
Yeah.
there is some Sanders news and updates.
This is true. The Shilo,
You want to start with Shilo?
yeah, man. Man, that punch was just. What was the point? Come on, man. Where's the PR train? Where's the PR training?
I mean, they were both going back and forth, but him throwing that final punch. I mean, because the ref was watching them.
Man.
Point being, him and I guess the tight end.
And it's tight end.
And they were playing against Buffalo.
Yes.
After the play, we're throwing hands and kind of pushing and doing all that stuff, and then at the very end, Shilo decided to throw.
The abrupt punch. He didn't put his hand on the
Yeah.
pad and then sneak in and put the stiff.
Yeah, he didn't
jab
do a
into
Lieutenant Dan
Dan, man,
blow.
come on, man. Where's your savviness at, man?
And so that got him ejected, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
I want to say, and then
And they got him released as well.
yeah, because he was fourth string. I want to say at the time
It wasn't third.
in the depth chart, so it was already going to be kind of
tight
tight
for him to
anyway.
stay on the squad.
exactly to see if he was going to get cut or go to the practice squad.
Yeah.
Maybe if he didn't make the team, but they decided to part ways, and I think that
And it definitely has
punch-
to go with his name too. You think his name exacerbates him getting waived, or it's like you just said? I mean, is it just because he's fourth string? Anybody in that fourth string position is already.
I mean,
can't do
I
nothing
don't
wrong.
think anybody.
Is surviving that.
Yeah, well, no. There's definitely some people that could survive. I mean, if you're the starter, right? Like, if,
Survive it in the same situation as far as just being a fourth string. Name aside.
yeah, no one's,
gotcha.
no
Okay,
one,
so
no one's who.
I retract my statement in a sense because you're right. Nobody's really.
Yeah, if you're third string, fourth string, the thing about the Sanders situation is no matter what they do, they're going to have the spotlight on them. I mean, we're talking about 5th round draft pick, which, again, I agree he shouldn't have been anyway. And now Shedeur's third string quarterback. He made QB3, which is good for him. But then you have fourth string Shilo. I mean, if it was anybody else without that last name, you wouldn't even have heard of any of this stuff.
This is very true.
Like, people get cut all the time, and you have no idea who they are, unless you're watching like Hard Knocks or something, and they go through that process. So, they do have an extra spotlight on them to where no matter what they do, any news that they generate is going to get picked up.
Put out
So,
there. Yeah, that's true.
he hadn't gotten picked up by anybody else, so it'll be interesting to see if he gets another opportunity.
Yeah, it would be interesting. I would be surprised if he does. I'll be honest.
Oh yeah,
I'd
Why?
be surprised. I mean, just based off him already being lower than Shedeur, not as
in terms of how he got to the NFL.
yeah, how he got to the NFL, and well, he didn't get drafted. He just got
Yeah, he got signed as like a
free agent or something. Yeah, something like that. Okay, well, I say that because I just don't see the team taking the chance on him. I just don't really see it.
Yeah,
I mean, I know at football, I know definitely any sport at that level gets specific. So, I mean, even special teams, they're looking at who's going to be on the special team. So, this goes right, the best chance of it going right.
True.
So, I mean, he has the dog. All those guys have really a dog mentality for the most part. But, I mean, him being a crash dummy kind of is pretty, as far as like on the field, I mean, he's willing to put that shoulder down and all that good stuff. He needs to put his arms out a little bit probably and wrap up. But I don't see a squad really taking a chance on him out of the 32 teams in the league.
yeah.
But
I
me, a
don't
practice team, I mean, that could help.
know. Yeah, do you think he goes and plays like Canadian or UFL or another type of league to try and stay
relevant and on top in the mix? Yeah,
right?
I can see it. I don't see why not. I mean, that could be his likeness. That is his likeness in money making. I mean, him being Shilo Sanders football.
Yeah.
And so through social media and stuff, I mean, you playing games and being able to vlog it and put that out there. I mean, that's just money in your pocket.
Yeah. I mean, I
That's what he wants
definitely
to
see
do.
him
I'm not saying he's
continuing to
become a
work.
content creator or nothing like that. That's just an opportunity.
Right.
That's pretty obvious, I think, with anybody that has a likeness in sports from just as far as viewership and whatnot. I mean, you take advantage of that for as long as you can if you want to utilize it.
Yeah. No, I mean, he's still young. I mean,
Yeah,
might as well
for
go ahead and keep trying to
I don't see why not. If you love it, if you mean
try to
you
make
love
it if you can.
Yeah. So do you think he's kind of like I was wanted to ask you, so you think he's more of like trying to impress dad and then, Shedeur kind of like loves the game? Or I saw a piece about that as far as
Oh,
Shilo.
no, I didn't see that. So wait, that's a take that somebody
It's
had?
a take. Like Shilo Sanders is trying to, kind of impress daddy and then, Shedeur actually, loves football. Like he actually loves the game.
So the idea is that Shilo does not
he's trying to make dad proud.
Enjoy the game just for the game. He
Yeah.
actually is trying to
uphold his name and
Wow.
make dad proud. And I think that's the fudge. The take was from a TikTok video I saw, and it was Shilo kind of getting the heat from Dion, and so the comments were saying that he doesn't really.
Oh, okay, wait. So break it down for me. So
Yeah.
this is after the punch or after the
Well,
ejection
no,
or
this,
no?
this is before. This is before. This is
so
before the punch.
So Dion was getting on Shilo?
Yeah. It
How
was
so?
It was in practice setting. I mean,
Oh, okay.
It was at Colorado. It was kind of an older clip.
Yeah.
I don't know the context of what the drill was or whatnot, but it was an older clip. People were just saying you could tell that, Dion's trying to make, Shiloh's trying to make Dion proud. Yeah.
I mean, I think that they all are. I wouldn't necessarily think that one of them was
One
trying to
was
do
not.
it more than the other. I don't know. Yeah.
I would agree with that.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about whoever made this tape.
Yeah.
I mean, it
It
sounds
was
like
the comments that everyone was kind of leaning towards. Of course, you had yours like, what are y'all talking about? Like,
Right.
They're both, just trying to, make it in their own way, and dad's helping them, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
of course, you want to kind of make your dad proud, but
that's how you can tell it's still the like the season hasn't really kicked off yet because people just continue to reach for all kinds of takes and stuff.
6'4" wingspan.
Yeah, it's like, all right, once the games get, I mean, they're already starting to be played.
Yeah.
And the college football and the NFL is really rolling in their seasons. Stuff like that's not going to even people just starved.
Yeah.
Starved for headlines and takes and all that. But yeah, I wouldn't necessarily. I mean, I don't know them well enough to really say. I mean, basing it, like you said, off a clip.
Yeah.
You're really going to draw that strong of a conclusion based off of a practice clip. The number of times Dion's probably yelled at all of his sons and daughters who play sports, in a practice. Yeah, I think that's a nothing burger.
I haven't heard that in forever. A nothing burger.
It's a nothing burger.
Yeah.
But
I got
anyway,
you.
we're going to continue to see.
The progression, I mean, with Shedeur for sure.
I mean,
both
hopefully
of them,
so.
obviously.
Hopefully
But,
so.
Yeah, well, hopefully they play him, though, but I don't know. It's so annoying to me. I can't, because he's just such a talented guy. There's a lot of talented guys in the league, obviously. But, I mean, that boy should be on a football field.
QB3 is going to be interesting to see if he gets any playing
Playing on the
time.
Browns, too. I mean, they get blown out or...
Yeah,
or-
I mean, if they get blown out, but I mean, he's got the QB2, Dylan Gabriel's going to get.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if they get blown out, I mean, he's still not even going to be able to get the recognition.
Not wishing an injury on anybody, but that's really the only
best-
pathway for him
the
to, I
Dak
think, get a
Prescott
chance.
way. And with the Dak Prescott way, the Cowboys. Pick that head up. I am indeed a Cowboys fan, watching Wave. Hopefully you don't unsubscribe for that. A diehard fan, yes, but I don't get so mixed in to where I do want to jump off the edge of my bed while holding my feet and hopefully my face plants. But I do love the Cowboys. I have for a long time. I kind of fell out of love with them, or love with actually being such a diehard when we lost to the Packers in the playoffs in 2000. Ooh.
Is that the Dez drop?
No. Before that one after that was like the first stage. That was grief. That's first phase, and then the second phase we lost to him. That dot Aaron Rodgers threw the tight end right on the edge.
Yeah.
and then the field goal of doom. I forgot what year, but that I cried after that game. Actually, not my boo, but I was.
Did you actually shed like water came from
like
your
water?
eyes?
Like water was welling up,
What?
and I just walked away. I was like 15, 14.
Dang. So I didn't know that you were that
I
strong
was in
of a
tune
fan.
with it, man. I was
Really?
actually playing like Madden a little bit. I was one of those. Like I was heading down the path of the guy that bets on football and.
Really?
I detached.
Play fantasy football too or no?
No, I didn't. No, but I'm just saying I was heading down that path of really caring about sports that heavy that I don't play or whatnot.
Gotcha.
So it's like I was heading down that path, and I was like, you know what? There's greater things I need to be doing.
Well, in this game, I mean, Dak actually played really well. He got the drop
Phenomenal
drop
man.
passes is what ended up hurting them. But
Oh my gosh, you know Kai Cenat, right? Mm-hmm. There's a picture of Kai Cenat in football uniform with number 88 on. There's holy shit.
what's the context? What's the
It's
context?
just a matter of just CD saying, CD is just like Kai Cenat. I don't know, it's just funny because the dreads are the same. Black guys.
So like doppelgangers. almost, like they
Doppelgangers,
look alike.
essentially. It's just
Brother, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. They saying he turned into Kai Cenat with the hands and shit, man. I'm like, oh, it's just hilarious. I'm sorry, it's bad.
Yeah.
That angle, I was looking, I was like, dang.
Yeah, I'm a completely disenfranchised Cowboys fan. I mean,
You're disowning it?
I've
You've
been
been-
that. Fam, listen,
Yeah.
it's it's born in the '80s, bro.
But you saw them win the Super Bowl, though, right?
I know it's like so. That's my
Dang.
standard. That's
Gotcha. At
the
least,
standard.
we got,
That's the
let's
standard,
shake your
like-
hand right. That's as best as I'm gonna get, obviously.
So I saw 90, so 93, 94, and then 96.
Yeah. Did you have a flat screen TV when you watched it on?
No, we had the CRT fat booty, the fatback TVs. TV fat booty. Our TVs back in the 80s and 90s, our TVs had BBLs.
FTD? No, BBL.
I had the Sony BBL.
Yeah, I had asked because they were making. I saw a TikTok. It kind of went a little viral as far as the last time Cowboys won a Super Bowl. They've never won a Super Bowl on a flat screen TV. Yeah,
Wow,
that's bad. That's bad. That hurt.
That's
That hurt.
true though.
That's
That's
true.
true.
It is. It's
Yeah,
true.
and for me being as old as I am, like I just can't. Like, bro, it's been decades. It's been decades. I saw the 3 championships.
That's elite.
I was
That's
in
elite team.
elementary school. I mean, yeah. So it was a great time, and then
Decades.
decades, bro. Middle school, high school, college, job 1, job 2, marriage, kid 1, kid 2, kid. I mean, and it just keep. So it's like, how long am I supposed to be tied in? Yeah, like I just can't. I can't be latched in like that.
And that's exactly what I'm saying. I
And
can't be
locked
latched
in.
in anymore
Nah,
like that.
I
It was
really-
exciting to see the first game just based off just fun, excitement. That's how I view it now. I don't let it get me. I'm not
Yeah.
attached to a point where I'm on the verge of wanting to freaking put my hand through a door or something like
Right.
that. But so I definitely hear you on that. I wish I
Yeah.
could have saw the 3 championships.
I mean, and I expect them to go 8-8 again.
Yeah.
Like I don't see the Eagles or
That was-
the Eagles.
Yeah, that was great. I liked that first game. I liked it.
I mean, that's the thing. The Cowboys, they're the perfect mid team.
Yeah.
Like they could win any game, but they could also lose any game, which is why they continue to go 8-8. They just split the wins and losses almost every season.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, I think until some change in the ownership and the GM situation, until that changes, like, because I mean, Micah Parsons is gone. You know,
It's
so
okay. It's not okay.
it's not.
That's not okay.
But yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much all I have for the NFL. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not.
I
gonna be-
enjoyed. I saw the game I watched was the Cowboys game versus the Eagles.
right.
I like my Baltimore Ravens too. It's my second favorite. I had to adopt a second favorite team in order to stay kind of afloat with the NFL. I like Lamar Jackson a lot, so I just chose the Ravens. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool because my other roommate likes the Ravens. So I have like both sides of Ethan. Cowboys, Sakai, Ravens.
He's a Ravens fan,
you
so that's
like-
his number one team.
Yes.
Guys. Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, that's a solid team too. I feel like they should have won a championship by now.
But yeah, it's
too,
loading.
but-
I think. But
no, I
that-
think it is too.
Yeah,
I think it
I
is
have
too.
I have 2 heartbreaks though. People, yeah, they broke my heart too. Fuck me. You don't
What's
say.
next?
You don't say. What's next? What's next? What's next? Track and field is next.
Track and field.
What y'all heard about that track and me field, man? I know what I've heard. I think I know what you've heard.
I mean, I've heard a lot of things. This could actually be a big segment. I mean, a lot happened. But before we get to that, with the last episode, I brought up me having some beef or talking mess, and totally forgot to ask if you had ever been involved in any track beef in any of your time running track. Have you had any contentious confrontations and things like that? So I want to give the floor to you to
me.
Yeah, because I kind of shared, since track beef has been on the men and the women's side.
Yeah.
Track beef has been a thing these past month or two, going back and forth with all the rivalries. Did you have any nemesis or any rivals?
Nemesis,
High school,
rivals?
college, or just interactions?
Okay, yeah, I got. There's definitely some stories for sure. Kind of like Lieutenant Dan. I'm not a confrontational person, but
Okay.
I don't mind dealing with confrontation. I don't
Yeah.
mind. I look for it, but I don't try to start it in a sense.
Okay, but you will react to the disrespect
for
and to
sure.
the
For sure. We can't. I can't let that shit slide.
right.
But that's a high school one or a college one. Doom.
I mean, I can think of one in college. Didn't you have like a camera? Wasn't there like a
I had a camera. That's what I was trying to think of. Do I want to go kind of on the? It was definitely on the track, but it
Right.
wasn't. I wasn't actually running at
Gotcha.
the time. Do I want to go rival or do I want to go kind of dramatic drama?
I mean, if you've never
Yeah.
had any and you don't have a nemesis or anything, then I just thought I'd ask though, because I didn't even
Nemesis.
bring it up last time when I was talking about my little grade school.
Oh yeah, you gave us some great stories too. So I'm really trying to. Okay, yeah, I've had. I'll go with that one then. 'Cause
Okay.
I know you've heard of it a little bit, but
I remember watching it on the 744.
the other
channel.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I dropped a video, not on it, but I dropped that vlog.
Right.
So you saw the actual clip within my vlog, and off that somebody watched it, or the guy watched it and decided to post it to TikTok to try to get his response. Yeah.
Ooh, the beef is still palatable.
And I gotta dust his ass too, but a guy named Eddie Vu, VUU, Eddie Vu.
Okay.
I didn't know him before that meet.
Right.
And I didn't know him after it until I saw the video, which was like a couple of days later. People were adding me as far as like on TikTok. I'm like, what are people adding me about? And so I click on it and I just see the green tracks. I'm like, oh Lord. And I click on it and it's a video of the Eddie guy running against my teammate. I'm vlogging. Of course, I vlog track meets that
Right.
I'm at and whatnot. And so I'm vlogging it and I'm vlogging my teammate Twan. He's a hurdler running the 100. He's trying to get some speed work in.
Right.
He's like in lane 1. The Eddie guy, I think, is in lane 3. And so they're running towards me. So I'm recording this way. And they're running towards me. They finished the race. And then the Eddie guy, he won. I'm pretty sure he won that heat. And he's like running towards me. Like towards, like where you're at.
He didn't go into the turn. He kept going straight.
No, he didn't go into the turn. He didn't go into the straight. There's a tent. They're running towards the tent. You've
I
been
see.
to a track meet there and didn't. And so he's not running towards the tent either. And he's not running so fast to where his shoes are on fire and he's gonna roll into the grass
Right.
behind me. He's not. And so he's running towards me. And I'm on the track, but I'm not on the lines, and I'm not in the turn or anything like that.
Uh-huh.
And I'll put clips up and stuff too, but he's running towards me and he runs straight past me to my left.
Okay.
Not my right,
On
my
your left
left.
side.
And so as he's making this gradual turn, I noticed it essentially immediately. I'm trying to get kind of like my teammates after race, just kind of see his demeanor or whatever.
Right.
But the Eddie guy just running, goes past my left, and then I'm like, what? So I'm like, what did I say? I said, boy, don't let me get in there and beat his ass. I'll get in there and beat his ass. Something like that. And I meant in the race.
Right.
Didn't mean actual
Like
physical.
fighting.
No.
Like fisticuffs.
No. I said, get in there. Yeah. No. Put him out. No, I wasn't trying to do all that. And so that was that. And I put it in the video. And I actually recorded him kind of like going behind me. Like when he passed me, I was like,
He walked.
I flipped the camera. I flipped to him, and he walks and he grabs like his backpack. He walks off with his spikes like he's just won fucking Olympics. So I'm like, Okay, don't let me get in there and beat his ass.
Oh,
And then we move on to the next segment. The rest of the track meet goes on.
Right.
I don't harp on it or anything like that. And so there's no comments on that video of YouTube as far as that segment at all in the past couple of days. It might be there now after that video had dropped. I never went and checked. So like I said, fast forward a couple of days after that, people are adding me, and I look at it and it says, I don't even mess with nobody, but people start stuff first. So that's the message of the video as he's running. He screen recorded the video, put that little caption, and then he posts it. And then it's funny because after all his like hashtags, he put the hashtags of death. So he just wanted it to go so viral too. Hashtags of doom. And then at the end of it is a W vlog though. Okay, he's trying to be this positive, uplifting.
I mean,
guy.
was he really trying to? What was W vlog? Was it really a compliment?
That's true. That's true. That's it. You watched it like a fan.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Is so clearly, if you kind of putting it all together, potentially, this is somebody. The way he was running at you, do you think he recognized you?
And thank you. Yeah,
he's clearly a fan of the vlog. Or of your 744 channel,
right?
To even watch the video, to see that interaction, to say. So I think probably at that meet, he knew you were there, saw you recording, and made it a point to try and run towards your camera to get on camera. He goes back, he watches when you actually post the video, and then he sees all that, and then now he responds. So
yeah,
dang. So you was beefing with a fan? You was having beef with one of your...
I suppose, and I call him a fan. I don't call my people on my channel fans. I like to say supporters, family members, but yeah, he's a fan. He's a fan for that. I can't lie. He's a fan for that. He's a fan for that. That's exactly why I responded the way I did in the moment, because I was like, out of all the places he ran, I think that's what I said before I get in there and let me beat his ass. I said, all the places he ran right towards me.
He knew you were going to post it.
Yeah, I suppose.
Dang, he was family. He's a 744 family.
No family. He can't be. It's fine. I ain't harping that bad, but I got to get in there and mix him up too. I don't know. He goes to a community college. I don't know if he still goes there or whatnot, or he transferred or whatnot. But he's not a slow guy. He's not the fastest, but he's not a slow guy. But,
maybe y'all will meet at
I hope so. It won't be a close contest, but I mean, I hope so. It's
okay.
I ain't gonna lie. He's barbecue chicken.
I like the confidence.
He's barbecue chicken. But so yeah, look, we back at it. I look at the video and I'm like, oh my goodness. And I'm looking at the comments. And you know what? Hold on, man. We're gonna take a little pause and then we'll resume it. Okay. I'm gonna pull it up so I can be very accurate here. He sure.
Most popular video? How many views is he at?
Well, no, it's not his most popular. It's at 1.2 million.
Views? Wow.
He has another video that's like 2.2, 1.1, 80 views. Okay, so I got it. Let me see. Yeah, okay, it says they love talking from the sidelines.
Ooh, he called you a sideline spectator.
Yes, he did. He said, I promise y'all I don't even start nothing, put a laughing emoji. Soon, God's plan, facts, God, trending, hard work, track beef.
Oh.
He put that. I didn't even see. I don't remember his hashtags until just now. Motivation, track and field, hashtag viral. Love the vlogs, though.
Yeah, y'all gotta meet up. Y'all gotta get on the line.
Yes, we
at some point in life.
It's okay. I'll get on the line and we can compare PRs too after this upcoming season.
All right. So you do got a little spicy track beef, track rivalry nemesis. You have acquired one.
Johnny Lee said, you know that Asian boy would fold you. See, people were thinking I was talking about like fighting or something like that. Fold you. I mean, maybe he was talking about on the track, but yes, you know that Asian boy would fold you.
Wow.
I don't know what's going on who and who, but I'm finna hate. I'm with bro recording. I just watched this vlog laughing my ass off.
Yeah, y'all gotta meet up on. I mean, you gotta handle it on the line.
Come on, bro. Are we serious right now? And I was in the comments fighting too. I was in the comments. Oh yeah,
you was responding.
I was, but and then as I'm older now, as far as just as a content creator, I know not to do that. I mean, I said not to do that. There's no point to where I took it. I wasn't like calling people names or nothing like that or anything like that, or saying slurs or anything along those lines. But I was in there trying to set people straight as many as I could, setting it straight. 'Cause y'all just what are y'all talking about?
Yeah.
I think it was a bunch of people that weren't actually track watchers, really.
Yeah.
There was some that were in there, but they weren't really like track, like casual fans to just no fans at all. Just talking about the whole idea. Well, turn his back. Now you want to say something. Like I was making a whole face. I made a whole face looking at what he did.
Right.
Oh man, it was. I
mean, he ran to your camera. It was all intentional.
Here, bro,
it seems
here,
like.
Good catch.
Let me play it. Oh yeah, he definitely knew what he was doing.
The fuck?
Ready?
I'm ready.
That's hilarious. And that goes back to reminds me of the Kenny and Noah push. People are we turning? Are we going straight?
Yeah.
Where's the for track to be as kind of uppity and stuck up as it can be with decorum and stuff?
Yeah.
Like we still haven't locked in what you're supposed to do after you run.
Run the race after you finish the race.
Yeah, because he just cut across all the lanes, ran past
Let me watch
you.
it, bro.
It was a lot.
He was on like lane 5. You're right. Yeah, like he just ran. Like what are
Yeah.
you doing? Like as he's approaching me, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm gonna have to elbow him in the face. Like what's happening?
Yeah,
it was so abrupt. It was actually so abrupt. Like
And
come on,
close. He knew what he was doing.
like come on, bro. Get your ugly ass off the camera, nigga. Oh, sorry. See, like, oh
No,
man, I
you
gotta-
good. That's fine.
Goddamn, shit.
Oh,
Damn.
that's hilarious. Okay, yeah, that's not. I definitely count,
count that?
I mean,
Okay, I didn't
you got to track rivalry like at all levels.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the vlog content. It's a content right. It's a fan rivalry. It's a competitor
On the track,
rivalry.
yeah, I have a couple of just like mini, not nemesis. You could say. I bet Dad would say that as far as from high school,
Sure.
even in to college. As far as people I re-see and whatnot, and the same heats as. But yeah, that's one that's my biggest one. It's
Yeah.
based off views and just traction.
Yeah, that's the main one at the moment. Batman
Yeah.
and Joker.
Batman. Oh no, we can't give him Joker. No.
Oh, he's the Riddler.
He's he's Mudman, man. Hell no, man. That's
Clayface.
Clayface. There you go. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, good. All right. I'm glad you got at least one. I mean,
I'm glad at least you got one.
I mean, they're fun to have.
They are. It was fun. I was annoyed by
Sure.
the comments glazing it so much. He know he'll fold you. Like, oh my goodness, y'all are letting. See, I can't say that. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
I was about to say it sounded a little stereotypical, to be honest.
But the
You know
Asian
that Asian boy will fold you. Like what? Why? Why would
that's
you bring up? I mean,
letting
Asian.
the headband and letting the headband. Like, come on,
It's feeling
bro.
a little stereotypical.
It was it not, but okay. I didn't say that first, but okay. All right. I suppose. Like, come on, man. But yeah, that's definitely a track beef I've been into. I suppose.
Sorry.
No, you're. Don't be sorry, man. It's
Like
funny.
Asian boy, like it sounded like
You know that Asian boy will fold you. Like,
yeah.
I'm supposed to just
the way
see-
they said it was like Jackie Chan will fold you.
Bruce
That's
Lee.
What, yeah, Bruce Lee. That's what it kind of feels
That's
like.
somebody you about, bro, man. I didn't want to say it on the pod. I was like, I ain't
Nah,
gonna
you're
do
not
nothing.
off base.
Like,
You're not off
what
base.
The shit. What are we talking about here? Yeah, I mean, it was annoying. I ain't gonna lie. It was annoying to deal with a couple of days. I had to really let it go because it was just annoying. I was like, these people are really in these comments. Just
Well, yeah.
thinking,
I mean, and once you start responding, and again, I'm not necessarily for or against anyone responding. I mean, do what you feel. I don't know if I would necessarily go in and respond.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't see you personally from my perspective.
But I mean, you can for fun. I mean, I've done that before on social media
yeah,
where it's like, I'm
a lot
going to
of
respond to
people
a couple of
do. And
people.
that's what they're doing essentially. I mean, it's for fun. You see it and you're like, oh.
But I mean, and some content creators, I mean, that's what they do. Like they'll make a whole video. I mean, that's what he did. You know, they'll make a whole video response to a comment. Like the comment will be there, and then they'll have a whole new piece of content based off of just
That little,
you know. So I don't think there's any rules one way or the other what you
Yeah.
should and shouldn't do as
just
long
know
as
everything comes with something.
Yeah,
obviously.
exactly.
You gotta
Exactly.
just understand that.
and not let it negatively, like for real, negatively impact you, which
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like it did.
No, yeah.
Like I said, I remember this kind of happening as it was happening. I was like, "Ooh, okay, all right." And then
It's been a minute.
Away.
That was me see what year that was. 2023.
Like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah. That was 2024, March 19th.
Okay.
So yeah,
About a year and a half.
About a year and a half ago. And I gotta save this so I can know. Ahmad Robinson, you know who that is?
I've heard the name.
A&M short guy.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
glasses.
I do.
He
Braids.
said, yeah.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
actually, the next meet I went to, it was A&M. I ran really well there too. He had came up to me. He was like, "That Asian boy is about to get you," but he was overly trolling. He wasn't like
Yeah,
he was actually.
joking.
Yeah, he was overly joking. I was like, "What hell?" Nah. And he said in the comments, I didn't even see this. I would have punched off on bro. I swear to God. He's talking about like the position I was in. Like
You knew what he was doing. Anyway,
I gotta laugh at that. Hopefully, Ahmad's doing good. I wonder what he's gonna do.
I just saw a video with him.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, I think I follow one of the accounts I follow on Instagram was displaying
his
showing
work
him.
or something.
Yeah, it's just
that's good. 'Cause I wondered about the transition. I have a lot of connections. I want to know the transition from kind of college to people that are wanting to make that pro transition. Obviously, I'm making this unattached
right.
transition. Excuse me.
Yeah.
And I have people tell me with that too, but I kind of want to know like what that transition is like.
Well, it's funny you say that because we have some comments on college versus pro.
Yeah.
And Fred Curley had made comments just about what the difference is. And there was another athlete too that I basically kind of co-signed or had the same perspective.
Yeah.
And I think I want you to speak on it too, especially now that you're running independent and trying to continue your career that way. But basically, when you're in college, having all of the amenities and resources sort of there for you in terms of, trainers, massage, the facilities, weight room you can go and do, and then actually having a coach create
They got
a program for you and all that stuff. And so essentially with pro, you don't have all of it, or you're having to create and find all of those things yourself.
Yes.
Including, the coach,
Yes.
right? You have to actually find a coach, pay that
him.
coach, and then pay for everything else.
Yes, treatment. I mean, food.
Right.
You got to buy your own groceries. You got to know what you want to eat.
Nutrition,
You got to
right.
become your own astute, knowledgeable coach yourself. Honestly, too.
Right.
And that's what I'm learning too. Is just being essentially. Then I'm a pro at this point. As far as
Right.
just obviously I don't have a contract, but I have to do the same things that they do. Just by myself. Obviously, I have resources, your family, dad,
Right,
all
right,
that
right.
stuff that are actually behind to help me financially. But yeah, it's definitely a learning curve because that's what people are saying too. I mean, I saw say that same thing. Joseph Fambule, he was on Radio
That's
Set
who
Go.
I was talking about.
Okay.
That was the other guy that, yep.
And he was saying, I mean, like you said, I mean, it's a whole new learning curve. You have to, if you're globally traveling, you have to read the airport Chinese letter just to ask somebody to translate that for you. And you know what gate to go in to catch your plane. Like what?
Yeah.
That's
Not for the faint of heart.
yeah. I don't. It seems like a lot, but I think the calling to it seems pretty. Yeah, I have a calling to it. I think.
I mean,
feel like.
yeah, if it's what you love
Right.
and you want to do it, then I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. It can be track, it can be anything else. You're going to do what you need to do to try to be successful and accomplish what you want to accomplish. But it was just interesting to see both Fambule and Curly's just kind of highlighting that and just saying, hey, it's a big difference between being in college and having that support system.
Buying your hotels, and
Right.
like you said, all the things,
Travel,
man.
all
travel.
that stuff
Yes,
is
it's covered.
handled for
The school
you.
covers it.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm looking forward to when I go back to after this unattached season, go back to another school. Mm-hmm. Be back
Back into the system.
for another year, so I can feel it out some more, get better more. That's another year to progress and get better, and then I'll really be on my own after that last year eligibility.
Yeah. Now, this is kind of adjacent to the college versus pro.
Yeah.
Comment, but I want to get your thoughts too, because Usain Bolt had made some comments recently too about burnout, specifically in NCAAs, and so with him being
in the States, right.
So with him being, Jamaican and running out of Jamaica, and then he was just saying how they had athletes, fellow Jamaican athletes and peers who would go over and run at U.S. universities, be a part of the NCAA. But he was saying he felt like they would get burned out really quickly because of the load. of you're running there's a track meet every weekend.
I'm running
So
multiple events. He was saying I'm running multiple
events. Week to week to week, back to back to back.
Yeah.
As opposed to in Jamaica, their system really isn't
as strenuous.
Yeah. And so that actually kind of saving
athletes.
Yeah, their bodies, and you're not building up as much, lactic acid and
accumulating injuries and information and trying to compete on that at a high level week out, week in, week out. Yeah.
Yeah. So
right. And I agree with his take 100%.
Really? Okay.
I do. It makes perfect sense. I mean, as far as obviously he's like you said, in Jamaica, he's Jamaican in Jamaica. He knows the system there and he understands the system here. It's not really too hard, especially if athletes are coming back to Jamaica, telling them how training's going and all that good stuff. But that's definitely what it is. And that's one thing I feel is a blessing where I'm at as far as the unattached and just pros in general. That's the upside to it as far as you can make your own thing. If you know what's you need to be doing, your own schedule. You don't have to listen to coach saying and having to. Obviously, you need to trust a coach. You need to trust your coach. But
I mean, you should be able to.
There you go. You should be able to. And if you're trusting in them and they're saying, work hard, this day, a little rest day, this day, that's not kind of the best setup. And then compete on that weekend. That's what I was exposed to as far as my at UNT
collegiate
career so far. And so cats are getting burned out. I mean, me and Dad were talking about T. Marshall McCallum, collegiate guy. I think he's going pro now. I don't think he has
out of Tennessee, right?
Out of Tennessee. I don't think he has another. He'd be at September 13th.
Worlds. He'd be at Worlds.
Yeah, he'd be at
the
Worlds.
100 in?
No, just the 100. No
Okay.
2. He didn't make the 2. I don't think he
Okay.
did. So he's in the pool for the 4x1
For the
too.
relay, right.
But him and Jordan Anthony, guy from Arkansas, both talented runners. Shout out both those cats. He was talking to me like, how do you even run fast for that long? And then you kind of like fall off. But I was telling him, starting from indoor all the way into now you're going into U.S. nationals and then you're trying to go to Tokyo. I mean, that's running fast for that long it's not optimal.
Right.
Not saying it can't be done, but you winning and making, finals and maybe even semifinals can be very challenging. It gets more challenging as the rounds continue. And that burnout is just going to be real. And it sets you up bad for the next upcoming season as a collegiate athlete because you just went through attempting to make trials. So you're still training. Not like you're taking off and then you're just running at meets. So that'd be kind of optimal because you'd be getting rest you could, but you're not getting the rehearsal. But you're getting rest. And then you try to return in September 2nd and do hills and sled pulls with your school. And of course your school, if you have a good coach, they would understand that they wouldn't put you through there. But put you through that, excuse me. So I definitely agree with the Bolts take. I'm not saying you can't be great coming out of college, that program, that circuit, and go pro. It's been done, but it's kind of a stereotype, not a stereotype, a curse. A guy named Aaron Brown, he'll say, if you win in a title in nationals, you're not gonna be that successful in the pros. It's just funny because every 100-meter title winner just can't quite
get over the hump and
actually be that prominent on the world stage and the pro stage. Because Vambule said that every meet's an NCAA meet when you're at the pros. Every meet's an NCAA final, I should say.
Yeah. And so do you think that kind of along those lines that in terms of burnout and running back to back to back all year long, some people are peaking early too? Because, another name that comes to mind for me is Matthew Boland.
Oh, good one.
And, he runs very strained. Like he's a very tight, even in high school, when he was running super fast times and having all that success.
44.
He's very wound and just very strenuous. Tense is the perfect word. Yeah. And then he goes to Georgia and is running everything.
Jumping to 27 feet.
Yeah, long jump. 400, 100, 200, 4x1, 4x4.
60s on the
200.
Bank. Yeah. List goes on. Yeah.
It's like, damn, y'all gonna make him, the water boy too? Like, does he have to get all the team equipment? Like, what is he not
back
doing?
from Lubbock to Georgia in the bus?
Yeah, he's got to drive the bus too. And so regardless of what his actual ceiling is in terms of speed and being a sprinter and all that stuff, just the workload, and given that he's a very strenuous runner, I was just like, I'm not really surprised that he's kind of had a drop off. Because it's like, damn, like when does he recover?
Yeah.
Like when do you recover? With as much as he runs, I feel like you need like a month to like just reset.
Yeah.
Along with getting whatever treatments and stuff like that in recovery. So, I think it's a real thing in terms of peaking, in terms of burnout. And it's so important, just what you do with your timing and knowing a whole lot more about, I think we talked about this, mentioned before briefly, just recovery. Like I said, when I was running, recovery wasn't really
that
thing.
praised.
It wasn't really a part of anybody's plan. You just work hard, you run, and then you sleep.
You eat,
or you, like you said, you get a day off.
Yeah.
Or you do an ice bath, and then it's like, all right, back to 500s and 600s and 200s. And you also, look, and the meet's Friday, and so the recovery.
You have 4x4.
Yeah, you have 4x4, running first leg, out the blocks. Yeah, so I mean, it's just, you have to, whatever the workload is, you really have to have a comparable recovery plan to reset off whatever the workload
to at least match it.
Yeah.
And they're saying nowadays your recovery needs to be better than the work you're doing.
Right.
That's obviously you want your work to be at a high level and reaching your potential, touching your potential, but you got to recover. They're saying that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
To feeling fresh and your nervous system being
exactly
keen.
The CNS.
The CNS. There you go. Yeah,
Resetting your CNS. Yeah. One other thing that I had was a clip. I didn't send it to you, but there was a coach, and this was with the distance runners, but I mean, maybe the same concept applies. He was saying that, he's a coach now, but he had a friend who was an Olympian, and he didn't say the guy's name. But basically, he was saying that this Olympian never redlined in practice, like never ran as fast as he ever could in practice. And he was saying, he was like, well, really? Like you never run as fast, like really push yourself to run as fast as you can?
Maximal output, nothing?
He was like, the Olympian never redlined in practice because he said, that's for the meet. He said for practice, we're building. I want to build something and get to that point where when it is time to hit it and redline, I'm putting out my maximum input, but understanding that redlining is going to put you in a deficit.
Yes, it is.
So.
And for the people that don't understand what redlining is, go ahead.
Well, you can explain it. You know what it is?
Not really.
Well,
I get the gist of it. I mean,
redline is basically putting the pedal all the way down to the floor.
You're approaching that that's what I gauge from what you're saying.
So on a speedometer, you have all the numbers, and then it gets red when you're like hitting 120, 150 or your RPMs. As the other one. So when it's red, it's red.
Gotcha. So redlining is trying to put your foot to that gas.
Yeah, and just running it all out, just like doing everything you can in practice. And so he was saying that he didn't
approach that.
That was never his approach because he's like, once I do that, I've broken down my muscle fibers to their least amount, and I'm in an oxygen deficit and everything now, and so I have to work my way out of that to get prepared for a meet where I'm supposed to redline it.
Yeah.
So again, I'm not saying I fully 100% would never redlining or going as hard as you can in a practice. But again, there was times where we were redlining and trying to go as fast as we can every practice. Yeah. The day before the meet, which is stupid. Yes. Or just throughout the week. Like you redline it 3-4 times, you're just compounding your deficits. So you're in a deficit, now you redline it again, now you're redlining it again. And so, you have to really understand how much of a hole I think you're putting yourself into with your workouts. That way you can do the adequate recovery to get yourself out of that hole in time to compete. And so your calendar, your schedule, all that stuff
needs to be
right. And so if you have a coach and you're part of a program that doesn't understand that, and understanding that it's also different for every athlete, like your durability, your fibers, your tendons, how they respond to running a 200 versus somebody else is completely different. How quickly you recover from redlining, it could be totally different from somebody else who redlines and they can recover in 24 hours or less. So again,
it's different. And great points. And I like the what the guy said as far as what the Olympian did. I mean, it's not a bad approach. And like you said, it just goes to, that's not going to work for everybody.
Right.
and it's not even really coached, or to take it to that extreme isn't really generalized through athletes.
For sure.
Obviously, not redlining it at all. Not even like on a Monday you sprint, you compete Saturday. That's a lot of days in between to 100% really recover. 100% recover should be.
Yeah,
depending on who you are, I guess. But
it varies.
Sandbagging is a term that people use, and
Explain what that is.
Yeah, so sandbagging is when within track, but this can apply to any workout really. Coach is giving you a workout and you're gonna sandbag it, meaning you're just gonna drag your feet kinda. You're not gonna redline for sure, but you're gonna go at a certain optimal output, and you're gonna operate at that output throughout the entirety of practice. And the idea behind doing it is to save your legs, to save your CNS, because you've already expended it a couple days before or the day before, and you're like, okay, I can't do goddamn 90% starts out of blocks.
Right.
I can't do flying sprints right now, so I'm going to sandbag the workout. Because obviously, if they're paying you scholarship or walk on, you feel, as an athlete in the gym, you feel obligated to work hard for your coach or whatnot, or for yourself. You got to be able to work smart, so that's where the sandbagging term comes from. I learned it from a teammate on the team my sophomore year. Really wasn't a fan of it. I never really did it intentionally. If I was sandbagging, I wasn't actually being able to output what she wanted, is because I fucking couldn't.
Right. So you were kind of redlining, but at a lower percentage because you were just taxed.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a good term, but I mean, ideally, your coach is programming those type of workouts into the system, because again, like you were saying, if you come back on a Monday, you can redline it on a Monday, but you have to compete, knowing that you have to compete on Saturday or Friday. You feel like, I have enough time. But going back to the college thing, you just redlined it the previous Saturday. So you redlined it on Saturday at the meet. Let's say you took Sunday off. Now you're redlining again on Monday. Did you even recover from Saturday's meet?
24 hours to recover from a red line is just.
So now you've compounded.
Yes.
The Saturday red line with the Monday red line.
And now double red line and now you're from the dot line.
Right. And so now you have to work all that out. At what point do you recover and reset from those red lines in preparation for the next Saturday? And so that's the that's the cycle.
Yeah.
You saying the saying of college and even of high school too.
Yeah.
Where you're just, when do you recover? In preparation for a meet, and do you recover enough? So it's a very interesting sort of topic to discuss,
because people don't want to recover too long or feel like they're not doing anything and they're losing sharpness,
right?
And for the most part, you're not going to lose what you've worked for within a week. Not really, there's no way. But you lose sharpness, so you feel like you are losing kind of that hypertrophic work you've done.
Good work.
And,
good work.
And so
it's intricate.
It's intricate,
and that's the thing that I never understood or knew when I was running, is just how intricate it is and how independent and unique it is to you and your body. And so, like you were saying about having a coach that you can trust, you really have to have a coach. And again, for pros, this hopefully would be a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Is having a coach who knows your body and how much time you need and what you can do and what you can output, and can create a custom, unique program that optimizes and maximizes your output.
Great word, optimizes. Yeah, and a coach needs to know that, but you have to know that really first.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know that, obviously.
Right, to communicate.
Yeah, exactly. And I've seen a piece, a guy that I'm in contact with, Aldrich Bailey, 400 hurdler. He had the high school 400 meter record before Quincy Wilson took it from him. He had it was like 44.2, he said, or no, 40. Yeah, it was it was 45 low, 45.2, not 44.2.
That'd be crazy for hurdles.
I mean, that's what Quincy Wilson did, but not Aldrich. But I saw a video of him on YouTube, and he told Coach, like, my body shut down, we got to cut practice. And Coach was like, okay, cool, because you could tell Coach knew.
Yeah, he's not making this up.
He's not making it up, obviously. I mean, you're still gonna pay me, but he knew. I could tell that Coach knew that Bailey wasn't bullshitting around. Like, we have to shut this down. And I bet they've done work prior to that session. There's like, okay,
right,
we've gotten work, and I can see why you're probably gonna be shut down or whatnot. And so it goes on from there. So I just say that to say that you have to be your own coach too.
No, you absolutely are
so you
right.
can help out.
Yeah, I'm actually envious of the guys that used to sandbag, to use the term that you used.
Oh, me too. Now
back in high school, I'm like, oh, so y'all were recovering while we were at practice.
And then when they're at the meet, they fucking blast, and it's like, ooh,
exactly.
Shit, and like, ooh, okay, how the hell? So yeah, they.
And if you're fast enough, the coach will let you sand. Like if you're pivotal to the team,
exactly.
But again, these are in high school and college. There's one program for everybody, and that's just kind of crazy to think about. That there's the coach is going to create a set, and then everybody's going to respond differently to it. So you have to now go through and balance each person, or you don't. So it's just wild to think about.
Yeah, it is wild to think about. It's wild to actually do as a coach in 2025, and especially with the talent pool too. You want to, especially if you have the job, do it well. Like there's no point in not doing it well unless you want to lose it. Because I mean, like you said, everyone's different, and you have to optimize the athletes. And so it just goes back to Bolt saying, I mean, the states they're burning these guys out. Yeah. I mean, you're finding out who your best runner is off of this program, whoever can survive the program and maximize it. That's facts, bro.
When it could be the case that the person that the program is not working well for and they're not responding to the program very well, if the program was tweaked for their body and their build, they might be just as fast or faster. But you're not going to know that because it's like, all right, this is the standard. Whoever comes out of this standard in this program is the best.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of been the approach. That's the approach in a lot of things. Mm-hmm. But it's like, man, I just wonder how many guys and girls, careers would have been better or longer if they had a tailored program.
Yeah.
But I mean, does track and field have the time and the money even to do that?
True. And then that's where it sits. And that's the beauty of it, I would say, because you gotta soak yourself in knowledge. You gotta learn about yourself. You have to learn what's traditional and what kind of advanced people are doing. You have to find that custom for you. Right. And so that's the fun of it for me, as far as me kind of learning all this stuff. And obviously you're learning it too. Obviously you're not running.
Yeah,
you
no.
could be running.
I'm just regretting. I'm like, damn. Like if I had all this knowledge, or
you could have more fun at meets and
I would have performed
better. Yeah, of course.
Too.
Yeah. Facts.
The number of times I feel like I probably was running with soreness and lactic acid buildup and all that at the meet. It's like I haven't even recovered from the practices or even the previous meet. It's just compounded. The deficit's compounded since the last meet. I could use a week off.
Exactly. And you're giving that same good effort. Like, man, I'm giving great effort, but my body's not following through, and that's what it is.
My dumb ass redlining at every practice.
It's a cat with heart. I mean, those like you said, those are the guys that it's like, well, damn, if we gave him a tailored workout with this mentality, I mean, he could be super, super Spartan.
Okay, no, that's a great. I want to just follow up and
that was elite. That was elite. I like the great question, bro. I can't lie. That was clutch. And with the kind of the inflammation and stuff, and risk of compounding inflammation. I mean, and then injury. Gabby Thomas is out.
Yeah, I mean that's
there goes your. I bring it up because there goes your 200.
I know, man. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed because I mean, again, we were just talking about rivalries, and again, you can talk all the shit you want to talk. You can post everything you want to post and make whatever comments, but ultimately, what we all want is for it to be decided by the line, by the clock, by the lanes. Reconciling all of whatever's been said. At the end of the day, either I'm winning or you're winning. Yeah, and that's going to be the end all be all to the track beef. Yeah, at least in that moment. Yeah, if you want to carry it on, cool. So anyway, her I think she said she had an Achilles.
It was Achilles
injury. It was previously reported too, I think. Yeah. That she had that injury. So anyway, I'm disappointed. I mean, I am, especially after everything.
Like you said, all the talking and all the you coming
insinuation.
Out. Insinuation, a great word. And it's just like, man, come on, man. I mean, I went to the comments kind of expecting that. Oh, man, come on, man. But then everyone was like, "Oh, get well, Queen, get well." And which is,
wait, you wasn't feeling the recovery comments?
Y'all, man, this is some bull, man. It's not bull. I'm not calling her out on faking an injury. I doubt that's money. Obviously, that's money and another opportunity to show that you've gotten better, or just to show yourself. So I know it's a real thing, but it's just like you said, the face you made when I brought it up, like, I'm over it. Like, I'm done. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, and it just goes back to for her to even have previously had that injury or know that she was wrestling with an injury. I mean, because clearly this is not something new for her to make this decision.
Yeah, I would agree.
Right now. So it even goes back and makes me even look even more crazy at her making those comments and insinuating and implying what she was implying. It's like, well, if you know you're injured, like you already have an out. You already have, something that you can, an excuse or a reason that you can use for why you're not having the best season or your greatest season. You're not optimized. So to try and
make these
throw
shots,
this shade,
digs.
throw this shade and these indirect allegations. It was just, again, it's just kind of petty. And then, again, it's ultimately disappointing because we're not getting the actual head-to-head race. So now in the 200, it's going to be MJ Dub and Sharika.
Yeah.
I think are probably.
Shaylan Price is going to be in there. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
but anyway, the two that we wanted to see actually square off is
really three, like you said, Sharika Jackson.
Sharika too,
like you said in the last episode. I mean, don't forget about her.
Yeah, so but I'm happy that Brittany Brown made it.
Yeah, she's in there now.
So that's really great.
It's going to be still a great race, but like you said, you wanted to. That's the Olympic gold medalist, man.
Exactly. So, but I mean, along those same lines with her Gabby being out and then Brittany Brown making it, we had the Zurich Diamond League. It's the last Diamond League of the
season
before Tokyo Worlds, and it was a really good meet.
It was a great meet. I mean, as far as from the 100 all the way to, I watched until like the mile, kind of. Yeah, I don't really go. I'm sorry, guys.
Not the long. You don't want to see the 5. You don't want to see the 50,000K.
50,000K. I want to. Yeah, 50,000K. I do want to see that. Just not on the track.
You want to see it in dollars.
But really up to the mile. Because the mile is pretty cool. Because I mean the mile is exciting to watch. People like to see a close race. Yeah. And so it was a really close race. And the 100 was close. I mean, 200, all the races really close. I mean, as
long as they're competitive.
Competitive. That's what made the mile, I'm just saying, so interesting was this past go round.
Well, yeah, I mean, in the 1500 specifically has been competitive. Yeah. For the last couple of years.
Very recent years.
I mean, because at the Olympics that was a very exciting race.
It was. It really was.
Super exciting. So that group of guys, Hobbs, Hocker, Kerr, Laros, some Hughes of these names. Jerkston. I don't know how to say
Jerkston. Well, I crashed my nose. What happened? I'm chilling, man.
His first name is Jacob. Anyway, all of those guys are, running.
His first name is Jacob.
But
go ahead.
The 1500 is very competitive. Yeah. And again, I wanted to highlight that simply because, kind of like you were saying, as sprinters, the most exciting races are often, the sprints, the 1, the 2, the 4, and then the relays. Yeah. And people really don't, a lot of your casual fans, and again, even sprinters, we're not necessarily looking to watch those longer races, but the 1500 is.
That's popping, bro.
It's popping.
It's popping. I ain't gonna lie. I'm behind that for sure.
Actually legit. So.
And to the sprints, we can touch on it. Obviously, we're going to touch on it, but I don't know who y'all expecting to win, but I wasn't really expecting Christian Coleman to really win that. To be honest, in 997, and he could have gotten grandfathered in from the Diamond League rules, but for the fact that Noah Lyles had to buy, right, and so he can't actually go to Tokyo. And if he went to Tokyo, he was going to be spending the Tokyo back on the plane. Ding! And paying his plane ticket back, and hopefully he didn't have his girlfriend with him while he's on the plane ticket.
See, you go being messy. That's hilarious, though. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy that I'm happy that Christian Coleman won.
I am happy too. I'm sorry.
I wasn't expecting him to really win either, to be honest. But I'm not surprised. I mean,
I'm not surprised either. I just wasn't really expecting it. I'm not surprised. He's a talented cat. But the way he's just falling off as far as just his execution.
Yeah, man, he's been running for a while too. He might be past his prime, to be honest. I mean, he very well could be. I mean, his start is still phenomenal and all that, but I think in terms of the times that he's running, You know, it doesn't,
relative to what he was doing in college, in early career, winning worlds and stuff.
It doesn't
Gatlin.
it seems like he's further away from his peak than he was, you know, even a couple of years ago,
Yeah.
So he might be in sort of those twilight. He might be in kind of that twilight phase where he can obviously still run a 9.97 and win a Diamond League event. But you know, but I was hoping that Trayvon Bromell was gonna
do better.
Do better because I mean, what he's done is amazing. Anyway, just the number of injuries. I mean, catastrophic injuries too.
Grief, Achilles,
had,
ruptures. God, how are you coming back from that?
To still be sprinting at the level that he's sprinting, but I definitely wanted him to. I was hoping that he was gonna find a way to make it all click.
I mean, 10-14 is still sliding, but
It is. But I mean, like you said, 9.97 isn't going to get it done at the top level. So the typical players are still going to be in the 100.
yeah,
And it's
they
gonna
are.
be a race.
You're right, and they're some of those typical players. Well, I don't think Tobogo didn't make. Yeah, Tobogo would be in the 100.
Yeah,
Obviously, I don't know if he's going to be in the final, but
he's definitely running it.
Yeah, he's definitely running it. Tobogo versus Noah Lyles.
That 200. What do you think?
That was a dog race. That was exciting as heck. I ain't gonna lie.
It was
1974.
1974 for Noah Lyles, and then 1976 for Tobogo.
Got you.
With Noah Lyles catching up.
He's catching, but I don't think he's in that. See, there goes I don't think word with him, so he's probably gonna show it. But that 1903 to 1904 range, 1950. I think he can pull it. Actually, no. Right? Yeah, 1950, I think it's in 1905. I say 50 because that's really close to that 1904 range.
Yeah.
I think that might be him. He might be in that twilight range.
Noah?
Yeah, bro. I don't know, man.
I don't know. I mean, he's been running for a minute too, but we also have to remember he had an injury.
True. Oh,
This year has been off for him. He started
it has been
late because he had the injury, so he wasn't running early. I mean, so he's just now, I feel like, getting into.
You're right, T. You're
so
right.
he's kind of started his season kind of late.
Yeah.
And then having the injury. So I don't know.
That's true. I might be,
The fact that he's still winning.
Oh, for sure. No.
And in the mix, given the type of season that Noah Lyles has had, is just a testament to his talent.
And his fortitude and mentality, for sure. Yeah, I
Right.
agree. And the work that he's done. I agree. But it was an amazing race. Just to see how strong he just coming up on 50 meters and just still reeling it out, reeling it in.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, Tobogo is staying fluid. I mean, the vectors are still, as far as his angles and stuff, are still planning right. And Noah Lyles is just getting up in there.
That start, Tobogo's start,
he got the hell out of there.
was ridiculous.
He was literally.
I don't even know if I have it. I had actually looked at the splits.
For the two?
For the two.
I like that word, splits.
I have it here. And so Tobogo went for the first 20 meters, 2.97. So 20 meters, so 20, 40, 60. He went 2.97, 1.88, and 1.77. Noah Lyles, first 20 meters.
Wait, in 20 meters?
20 meters. So 20 meters, 2.97.
Right, yeah.
40 meters, 20 to 40 was 1.88. 40 to 60 was 1.77. So it's in 20 meter.
But it's still, that's where my mind's blown. What the shit? Because usually 10 meter segments, well, no, you're touching down under 1 second in the 100.
Right.
Okay. Sounds about, I guess, right. Almost. Okay, go ahead.
But I mean, 2.97 in the first 20, and then Noah Lyles went 3.05 in his first 20. So just the difference in their start, that first 20 meters is, that's an appreciable.
That's an appreciable for at that level. That is an appreciable difference. And so then what was Noah Lyles at 40 meters, or 20 to 40?
20 to 40, 1.87.
So it was faster.
So it's close. It's close. It is faster. So they actually, at 40, 60, 80, 100 meters, they're within 100th of a second on all of those.
Gotcha. And at 100 meters.
100 meters, Leslie Tobogo ran 10.19 in his in the turn, the first 100 of the 200. Noah ran 10.27.
It's appreciably slower. Shit.
So it's a lot different. But then after that, again, everything's within 100th of a second. So after 100 meters, so at 120, Leslie is 1.82. Niles is 1.83. At 40 or 140 meters. 186 to 185, 160. This is where it starts to get different. So 140, 160, 180 meters, Noah Lyles is like 2 to 300ths of a second faster than Leslie.
2 to 3.
So again, that just shows how much faster. I mean, the same thing with the 100. He's a top end demon for sure. He wins the last 40 meters. No, the last 60
right,
meters.
yeah.
The last 60 meters. And then, Leslie finishes with a 205 at 200 meters. And then Noah's is a 2 flat. So there's a 500th of a second difference. The fact that it's still so close, the way that math kind of adds up. I don't know.
Green Giant. Sorry.
I wish Noah was more dominant in terms of the distance he's able to win by. Everything is just so freaking close. And it makes for exciting track, like you said, and exciting meets, but it's just like I never really feel like, especially this season, I can 100% say he's going to win or he's unbeatable.
Really. Yeah.
You know, so it's the margins are so thin and so close. It's like, and this is coming after us watching Bolt dominate the way he did for so long, and it never
Michael Johnson.
Close. Michael Johnson
he goes back to that washed era as far as the domination. I mean, you just knew who was gonna absolutely kick these Bills' ass. You actually knew. As a kid, I knew. I was like, right. I mean, he's gonna win. And he just did. He just does. Yeah. But would dominate, not just win. Obviously, Noah Lyles is winning, but dominating. Yeah, the past couple of years he hasn't been doing that. I mean, when he went 1932 that season, I mean, there was nobody that was really around. Well, Aaron Knighton was around him actually.
Yeah,
you're right. No, Aaron Knighton was on that tail a little bit, but don't see it as often. But I think he's gonna. The talent's just getting so high. I don't think at Tokyo that's not happening. It hasn't happened all season. It's not gonna happen as far as getting dominating the field. And the 2 is a better shot than the 1, obviously.
Right. But we talk about recovery and rest too. They will have had about 2 weeks?
Yeah,
a little over 2 weeks before they have to go in and run. I mean, again, you have all of the heats and everything leading up to the final. Yeah. So again, you have sandbagging those heats so that you don't get into too much of a deficit.
On the red line, trying to push that red line.
Exactly.
Threshold. But on the dominance, I mean, sticking on the 100, Julian Alfred 1076. Obviously,
easy 1076. Like domination.
Good. Yeah.
I mean, that was, and her drive phase.
It's beautiful. It's
her
artwork.
head doesn't come up until about 60 meters. It seems like 50, 60 meters.
It's
her
funny
head
how people do
up.
that. It's different.
And that was an easy 10-7. I'm really excited to see her and MJ Dub.
Man, I like you said, man, you called it like episode 1, the women's track and field, bro. It might be top dog this season as far as track and field is concerned.
I think taking into account all the meets.
Yeah.
And again, that's with Noah being out. We probably would have gotten some more moments potentially if he had run a little bit sooner. But the women have been
carrying.
Yeah, I think carrying to a certain extent. I don't know. Maybe it's even.
Maybe it is. I mean, the 400 on the men's side, I think, is what kind of maybe evens it out a little bit. I mean, get some 43s here soon. Although Quincy Hall not running kind of unfortunate. I know.
I want to see Ja'Cory Patterson versus Quincy Hall.
I do
That's
too,
what I want to see.
Patterson's hungry. He don't want to work that UPS no more.
Listen, I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to work there anymore either. But I think he's a clear
one.
Yeah, he's gonna pull, barring again, hopefully no injuries or anything like that. Just based on time. I mean, he should clear that easy. Shout out to Vernon Norwood for making the individual 400. He's been a 4x4 mainstay for a long time.
Long time.
So him making it
left you without a dope
is cool.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. So, but yeah, I think that's cool. The women's 400, which I hadn't really been paying too much attention to, was cool. Sawa Ed Nasser running 48.7.
Yeah,
is impressive.
Was
was super cold, and then Paulino has been running great all. She's like the Noah Lyles of the 400.
Yeah.
Because she catches everybody in the
end.
last, but she wasn't able to pull it out this time. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out with Sydney.
Oh yeah, Sydney's
McLaughlin,
LeBron.
LeBron,
That's crazy that she
running the
actually made that
open.
decision.
Running the Open 400. So I think the Open 400 is also going to be something that is worth looking at, because Sydney's personal best is 48.74. So if she's running around those times, it's going to be
a pretty tight
really
finish
close.
too.
Yeah. Oh, and a correction on that, she's not running the 400 meter hurdles.
Yeah, it's just a open
So
floor.
we were talking about her and Femke and
Yeah.
but it's like, no, they're not going to even.
It's okay
meet
though.
up.
It still applies. I'm sorry.
It still applies. I mean, everybody's running against Sydney's time at this point.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
go
that's
beat.
facts.
I'm so far ahead. Like, I don't need to actually run against you.
Yeah.
Like, beat my time, and then maybe I'll come back to the hurdles.
That's facts. I think that's exactly where she's really coming from.
But yeah. So that's Zurich. I'm definitely looking forward to
Worlds and
Worlds.
Tokyo, yeah.
But I hate Gabby's out, and then going back to the 1500, Yard Nagus didn't make it in the 1500 either, and people were saying he looked gassed and just kind of out of it.
It goes back to what we were saying about recovery. I mean, him starting from GST, Grand
Right.
Slam track, all the way competing, trying to make it look good and trying to win and all that good stuff. And he had a goddamn college career this season.
Yeah.
Got college season this season, as far as
Right.
running so early,
Indoor.
and then trying to take it to nationals, and he's doing it at a high level in that 1500. So that sounds about right. They're not mad. It's not a bad take. He could have shit the bed too, but it's not a bad take.
Yeah, I mean, he had a long nonstop season.
Oh, nonstop. Yeah.
Him and Gabby, which I know
Yeah, that's
we're getting
fair.
ready to kind of segue into, because people are saying, did GST, the Grand
Mm-hmm.
Slam track, hurt their seasons with them extending it by running in the Grand Slam circuit?
Dang, they hurting athletes on the track and off, huh?
I mean,
Shout out GST. I just needed to get right, man. It's
man,
just-
listen, I you know me, both of us really were pulling for, wanting it to be successful and everything else. If I had extended my season, speaking of the Goose in the 1500 or the distance races, and then Gabby extending it, and then now I'm dealing with injury and not being able to run at Worlds, or I'm gassed and I'm in too much of a deficit to perform at Worlds or make it to Worlds, I'm definitely side-eyeing GST at this point, especially since you haven't paid me. So I extended my season. I ran it the meets with this inaugural league, putting my season at risk to be an ambassador for the league, and I haven't been paid. It's bad. It's bad. So there was a New York Times Atlantic report that's finally come out about the financial situation of GST. Did you have thoughts?
Oh yeah,
on
well,
it?
I think a lot of people have some thoughts on that, but I mean, before the article came out, we knew that somebody had dropped out, investor had dropped out.
Right.
Of course, we didn't know who. I don't think we still don't know what the name of the company or the investor, was that dropped out.
I want
Did the article drop it? The article was in depth and it was accurate.
extremely
I think
in depth.
MJ, he waited too long to actually come out on his own and just be an honest, stand-up pedestrian citizen, legacy face man. It just took a little too long because he waited for the article, for the media to actually distribute the licks instead of him. So it
Right.
kind of looks bad on him as far as, even legacy-wise, because a lot of the wavelings, people on the wave side of things, don't really know MJ for 43-1. I mean, you see it, but you didn't see it.
Right.
You didn't really feel it either. I mean, growing up, I watched a lot of boat, but I knew who the hell MJ was, and I saw races.
Right.
A little more recent, not later in my lifespan. So I mean, this will definitely affect how people kind of view him. At least on my side.
Well,
And
yeah.
on my side too. But dog, it was like 13. It was 29 mil got put. It was 15 mil was guaranteed, and then they were gonna see about putting up the other 19 mil.
Right.
But then they went to the Jamaica Grand Slam track. Yeah. The some investors went there and they're like, they saw the stands were crickets.
Right.
And so they were like, no, thank you. And so they didn't give him the other 19 mil, and then he still just tried to like we have to go through with it.
Yeah. So
yeah,
that's a really good description. Kind of too long, didn't read TLDR of the situation, but yeah, basically the financial despair has been since the very first meet.
Yes.
And so there was 30 million on the table, and so that's what GST was reporting, that we've secured 30 million, but it turns out that at that particular stage they had only received 13 million. And then the investor that I don't know if this is the investor that pulled out, but I mean I guess it is, had an option to give them another 19 million. But after attending the Jamaica meet and seeing that there just wasn't a ton of people, and it just they didn't see what they needed to see
to be convinced to choose that option
to give y'all another 19 million.
And then that's on MJ. That's on MJ. He should have been able to communicate, inform the investor or investors that this meet is not going to be what Miami. They go to Vegas too. No, Miami,
Philadelphia, and they were supposed to do LA, and they canceled LA.
It's not what those meets are going to be. Our sport is kind of more tailored towards the end, that end cycle, towards kind of, I guess, Diamond League timing.
Right.
As far as excitement and viewership. And also that Jamaica meet, it was on like a third, it was in a weekday. It started on the weekday, and then it kind of led into the weekend. But the investors came only on the first day. They saw the first day, and it was like, well, GGs. They kind of don't like it. And then, guess what? Friday, Saturday, people were off of work, school, kids, whatnot. They actually got to the meet on Friday, Saturday. It was Friday that was bad. Saturday was good, and Sunday was really good.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And so that's on MJ for not actually just using your chompers and just, sell yourself, sell the sport, sell your product.
Well, yeah, and tell them what day to come.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I would say, maybe
if that's the only day they could have come, who knows? But
yeah, I mean, he could have communicated that, come on Saturday, come on Sunday for the, the best experience.
Opportunity. It still wasn't. It still wasn't going to be what the later meets were going to be, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like the Philadelphia meet was, and Miami meet too, but I feel like the Philadelphia meet was like.
Oh, yeah, it was solid.
It seem like it was a lot more. They were hitting their kind of a stride in terms of, okay, seeing what this can be and everything else. And again, not perfect in terms of the downtime between events and all that. But
which is annoying though on the investors' part to me. You went to one meet, and then it's not like you can't see what the hell the other meets were looking like. The potential is kind of still there, so still not. But I guess in business world, you expect results immediately, I suppose. You should. That's not how every business is going to work.
Yeah. But, it's about finding the right investors that have the patience and can see the vision and are going to stick through beyond just one meet or a couple of meets and make sure that maybe they send representatives to the other meets as well. But it just doesn't seem like that the financial investments either wasn't with the right people.
Yeah.
That really understood the vision and weren't really
ball knowledge low.
Yeah, because a couple of the Winners Alliance, I want to say, is primarily like a tennis investor or something like that. Like they have pro tennis.
Playing tennis with one of the investors and got them drunk enough to agree to the 13 mil and the 19 option, and then they got sober.
So yeah, the fact that the athletes still aren't paid. And there isn't a time frame for them to be paid. I'm really just not sure. Because, and I'll ask you, at this point.
Did I get paid? No.
Would you even run? Would you go and run
for sure.
You would?
Without a doubt. For my situation, it's a little different than even some of the other actual pros. People that are pros and me just being unattached or an amateur runner if I was actually getting enlisted in the GST. I'm just gonna vlog and I'm gonna make money off of it. And then if you're gonna pay me, whether it's 2 years from now, it's gonna hit. So it's not a bad choice on my part.
Would you do it for free?
Oh yeah.
Like even if they said, there is no payment, this is just purely exhibition exposure.
Honey, I'll be back. Uniform under. Yeah, I'm definitely going out for sure.
I
mean,
figured that'd be the case.
Oh,
but
for
I
sure.
wanted
I
to
just
ask.
love the sport too, but also it's
Right.
not like it's an idiotic decision on my part.
No, I would
unless
encourage
it's-
you.
I mean, if it's for sure. Even if it was in like Jamaica, that'd be a fun experience. I had the funds and obviously the budgeting to actually just go there and not lose my life.
Right.
And as far as money wise or whatever, I still definitely go for sure.
Okay.
I would want any athlete has the opportunity to actually do it. Especially if you're not a household name or a big name like Noah Lyles,
Right.
Gabby Thomas,
Yeah.
winning Olympic golds, Hawker, all those guys and women, excuse me. So I definitely would. Yeah, I'd fade it.
Yeah.
But it's cold. I still fade it, even with all these problems. I'd do it next year.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, the problem now is the investors. I mean, it's the bad taste in everyone's mouth in terms of how this has gone. So, I mean, are you even going to be able to get? Probably not going to be able to get those big names at this point. So you're having to deal with.
It's okay. We'll be a bunch of little name communities. Streamer University. I mean, mini stream.
Hey, again, Grand Slam track. Y'all should line up the influencers to come and save.
Man, that was a great idea you gave.
Come and save.
I was overly impressed with that. It just makes sense. You just set up a little relay, fun. That'd be fun, man. Yeah.
But
it's doable, even if you don't get like the Drewskis and the Casanats there first.
Right.
You get just something.
Anyway, I'm definitely a little more sour on the likelihood that it's going to be able to bounce back. I mean, obviously, I want it to bounce back.
Yeah.
I think it was a great idea. I think it would be a great addition to the sport. But if they don't recover from this, I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
Dang, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised either. But it's okay, guys. I'll get fast, and we'll vouch for it. Obviously, it needs to be out there. I'm not vouching for anything that's not authentic.
Right.
But yeah, I look forward to seeing where it kind of goes. But I am a little sour about it too. But I still have hope.
Okay. All right.
General topics.
Oh, you want to talk about something in general?
General, bro. General.
Okay.
General, man. Let's switch it up from the sporties to asking heartfelt feelings. But you mentioned the GST investors being a tennis investor. What do you think about tennis and all these games going on? And
Yeah, because you got the U.S. Open.
the U.S. Open.
I enjoy watching tennis. I mean, the drama that happened this most recently was the whole Taylor Townsend, and I'll be honest, I didn't even know who she was.
I didn't know either until I saw
until all the
TikTok.
clips and stuff started going through. So I mean, that was kind of crazy with her dealing with the Karen from Latvia. I think she's from Latvia or something like that. And apparently,
The Karen.
she has a history of being shitty and, like I said, just complaining and being caustic and combative and being a sore loser and all that. So yeah, I thought it was real crazy.
It was crazy. I'm sorry.
And definitely racially charged. I mean, I know she put out some statement about, I'm not, it wasn't anything to do with her race and all that. But I mean,
I'm not falling for that head.
yeah, are you calling and all the other times that you've had this history of this type of behavior, are you calling everybody classless and uneducated?
Yeah.
Or is it just the ones that look like Taylor Townsend? So
Uneducated is insane.
and classless.
Classless.
Yeah, I thought that was
Classless is ironic, but uneducated. Ironic. Like you're being classless, but uneducated.
yeah, nuts.
Uneducated.
Completely nuts.
Hashtag noticing.
And to do all that just because you lost, and for her to try to say the way that it was a problem, the way that she lost. So basically, what ended up happening was Taylor Townsend returned a volley.
Yep.
It hit the top of the net, and then it bounced.
Yeah.
And then what's her name?
Jay Gilani.
Osta.
Oatmeal.
Yeah, whatever her name is. She lost. She couldn't get to the ball fast enough because it fell.
She's not black. Not,
Wow.
her genetics. No, I'm just kidding. You want to make everything racial? You can make it racial.
Yeah,
But no,
so
I'm just kidding. Yeah, she just seemed. Yeah, I've seen it before.
Yeah, she couldn't make the play to return the ball, and she lost. And so she was saying you're supposed to apologize whenever you win a point like that. Whenever you hit the net and then it falls short,
No shot.
you're supposed to
You're
apologize.
supposed to apologize.
Again, it's one of those unwritten decorum rules that exist in tennis or baseball, or even with track and the
Yeah.
whole lane thing and all
Right.
that stuff. And so
You're supposed
It's not
to
a requirement.
apologize.
It's not in the rules. It's just some. You're
Get
mad
better.
because you got your ass beat.
Get better, kid. Get in the lab.
She was
do your
ranked
squats.
25. The Oster chick.
That's bad. I haven't seen Mama and sister watch a bunch of tennis. So I was really curious as far as kind of like which if you've caught any wind of.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard not to with the whole all the clips and stuff coming out. So I was just wanting to see if.
Yeah, no, I definitely was watching some of the clips and some of the matches and stuff. I mean, tennis is kind of having on the women's side a renaissance of black tennis players. I mean,
Yeah, I've looked at the scrim like, oh,
yeah,
what in the heck? It's not Serena. It's just real though.
right.
That's your typicals.
Yeah, no, you got like 5 to 6.
Yeah.
And, Taylor Townsend, Coco Gauff, Naomi Osaka. I think there's one more that I'm kind of
5,
missing.
6.
Venus is back playing. She's 40 plus years old playing in the doubles. Won the. Did she win
40?
the doubles? Yeah. So Venus Williams is still coming back to play. So I mean, yeah, there's a strong contingent of
Which is I clapped that up on that. Really.
black female
Yeah.
tennis players, and so
That's what's up.
anyway, it's unfortunate that little bit of drama is what got a lot of people
Yeah.
kind of into it. But I mean, that's the way
It's the way
it
it
happens.
works.
The
That's the
viral
way
happens.
media. Yeah, that's the way.
So anyway, shout out to Taylor Townsend for her
Shout
run,
out Taylor
and
Towns, the TT.
her win, and being successful and all that. So hope she continues to progress and be successful.
Your brother's a tennis player, track runner. What else sport you did, bro? Good grief.
I played a little football.
Hey,
Basketball
I'm
was my other one. I like basketball.
I mean, like other underlining sports, but you were a great hooper.
Oh, you mean like the not
Like a
name?
yeah.
Oh,
No baseball.
no. I love throwing. Playing catch
gotcha.
is very therapeutic. So that's something I like to do. And then I guess billiards or pool, like
I was like,
pool
what the heck?
table.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pool
I,
is pretty
I enjoy
fun.
that too.
Okay, gotcha. I mean, I used to wrestle.
Yeah, I'm about to say what other sports
I used to wrestle. I did
you wrestle?
middle school. Yeah, I had.
I don't remember that.
You for real? You went to a meet?
Where you were wrestling? You definitely did not wrestle.
I ain't never wrestled, bro.
You had on that leotard.
I have.
Lieutenant Dan used to wrestle. He used to have that leotard on.
That's true.
That's
He
right.
made it
You've
look
been
cool.
to a
I couldn't
couple.
look
You went
cool.
to his meet.
I did. That was fun too. That's my first ever wrestling venue I've ever been
Me
to.
too.
It was cool though. But I bring up wrestling because I like to watch Rampage Jack.
I can hear that cough is still in there.
Oh yeah. The more I talk, the more it just gets aggravated or
Right.
whatever.
That makes
But
sense.
whatchamacallit? I bring up wrestling because of Roger Jackson, Rampage Jackson. I've been watching a lot of Rampage Jackson on YouTube. Funny guy. Him and his son, just a good duo. Kind of that Washington Waves kind of
Dynamic.
yeah.
Right.
But I saw him beat up a wrestler. I didn't even know who the wrestler was, and I followed it, and I was like, can over his head. The wrestler hit threw a can at Roger.
Smash the
I
can
was
over his
expecting
head.
Roger to actually retaliate them, but apparently there was some like green light given to Roger to actually put hands on him.
Yeah. I mean, you got to speak for the wavelengths. What you saw all the footage. What do you?
Hey, crash out. YN. You know what it is. Turn my black tie. I mean, it was uncalled for. Well, it was uncalled for. I'm sorry. You can't. He hurt bro really badly, and that's understatement. He put him in the hospital. I mean,
Right.
he was.
I think he was in a
borderline
coma.
dead. Yeah, coma. Oh yeah,
Medically
Forgot about
induced
that part.
coma or some kind of. He was out. I can't remember what the exact state was, but he was out. Like
Roger, bro, we gotta do that in our fights too. I'm saying not people in comas, but we gotta can't lose fights like that. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. I was surprised by the amount of people that actually knew about it. Roommate Sakai, he brought up. I was like, you even know who Roger is? You know who Roger is?
right.
Because I mean, he has been kind of popping as far as Rampage Jackson and his little streaming and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But did you see what Rampage Jackson had said? Like
Initially, or when?
I'm dying, bro.
You got some water. You should
That's
watch your
cool.
water.
No, yeah, what he originally had said once the fight had happened, or the instance of the fight, the incident that happened, really. What he said about, he was just saying basically, he apologizes on Roger's kind of behalf, kind of feels bad, and right now the focus is on the wrestler guy getting well. So I just didn't know, is that kind of like a right way to take it as a father with media, as far as, knowing he hit him in the head with a kid, and this is kind of like he got the green light, the theater green light to actually,
Yeah, I think they call it, and this is something I didn't know, it's called a receipt.
Oh.
So like you get a receipt to be able to go in and get your lick back.
Okay.
Basically, if something foul like that happens.
This is what I was hearing about. Yeah.
So apparently, again, like you were saying, it was sort of a sanctioned permission retaliation. Like you can go ahead and get your lick back. I think he just went
Too far.
He went way too far. But going back to your original question about Rampage's response, I mean, I thought his response is as good as it could have been given the circumstances. Yeah. I could tell from watching the few clips that I saw that Rampage was really kind of shocked, and like it was like, oh shit, like he really did something bad. Like my son is he's in some shit. Because Rampage, he's a character.
Yeah, he is.
So to see him break character and get serious for just like in those moments, you could tell he was genuinely concerned about what his son had done. He didn't like Raja getting the bottle smashed over, the can smashed into his head and all that. But I think he understood that the response from Raja did not meet, it exceeded what had originally happened. Like you went way too far. And if that wrestler dies,
chicken.
Yeah, you cooked.
Yeah. You're
absolutely cooked. So and then I want to say, as another kind of update, the guy who told Raja you can get your lick back, you have this receipt. That league fired him. So he lost his contract. I'm pretty sure I saw that.
Whoa.
So they're already trying to clean up, and everybody that they can blame, get them out of there. Packed up. So if he's fired, and I don't think Raja had a contract with them or anything. He was just kind of there, as a media personality, maybe somebody who's maybe trying to get into wrestling one day. But I think he pretty much ended.
Yeah, he ended that.
Ended it before it started. So I hadn't really kept up with Rampage and Raja as kind of like the duo as much as you have, but that's definitely a setback now. And I also wonder, I mean, Raja seemed to respond like that,
bro. That's, oh my gosh, that's what surprised me the most. Honestly, I didn't expect that. Yeah, especially how I saw the can video start. I was like, well, that's kind of what I expect from Raja, kind of to be chill and not overreact or respond with fists or whatnot. He's kind of a pretty controlled kid from what I've seen from watching videos and stuff.
Well, I mean, you got Rampage antagonizing him every 5 minutes.
There you go, and he does it just jokingly, seconds, but it's definitely a funny pushes and stuff he gives his son. But I was really surprised that was the response that he really. Yeah, Rampage must have just dropped his nuts too hard, I guess, sitting down on the chair. Crunched him a little bit. CTE started coming in before.
You trying to say the head of the sperm had CTE before it went to the egg?
It had to, because man, the way he was, I'm like, oh, damn, Roger, what you doing?
Yeah, it definitely seems like. I mean, I don't think it seems like that's some clear anger management issues. It's completely different to go and get your lick back. I mean, even the way he slammed him was crazy. I mean, that didn't seem like he was out from the slam. The way he slammed him, and again, I'm not a wrestler, but I've heard enough people talk about, I mean, you really have to work together with your opponent for y'all not to get hurt. I'm going to slam you, but the way I do it, the speed at which I do it, how I let you contort your body to take the impact.
Absorb the impact
so that I don't get injured from you slamming me. None of that was at play as soon as he slid into the ring and engaged with the wrestler to pick him up and slam him. And I also feel like maybe that the guy that he slammed knew that it was coming, because he allowed him to pick him up and slam him. So I think that maybe he knew, and somebody probably told him, hey, you crushed that can on Rampage's kid. He's going to get his receipt back, just so you know. He's going to run into the ring. Mm-hmm. And so I think he was cool with, okay, he's going to get his receipt. But then Raja was on a different wavelength in terms of the actual intensity and the safety of how the receipt was going to play out.
Yeah.
And that's where it went left. And then, of course, ground and pound. You know, he was pounding them like ground beef when he was already unconscious at that point. I mean, it was bad. Yeah, so.
Gotcha. Okay, I just wanted to kind of get that little split because it's like it happened. This is what, 2 weeks now?
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks now. But I mean, it was just something I was like.
And they're calling for Roger to be, you know, arrested and the assault and all that. And I still don't think that he's been arrested or any kind of criminal charges have been filed. But I mean, if there's a possibility to do that, it'll be interesting to see if the wrestler, once he's finally truly comes and if he does any type of legal anything. Because of that, because I mean, you could have lost your life. You at least got to pay for my medical bills, that hospital visit, something
for certain.
And I would imagine that Rampage would probably rather do that to try and
mitigate.
Law let's de-escalate this. Like, I don't want my son to go to jail for this interaction. So if there's anything I can do to
offset,
offset it, quiet the storm.
Quiet the storm. There you go.
So anyway, well, you know, segue. Speaking of wrestling, I had a random question I wanted to ask you. Random thought. Could you be with a woman that wears an eye patch, like a pirate eye patch?
What? I have seen a wrestler wear eye patch though, but a woman wrestler. Actually, that one anime did have a. My fault. I don't think I could.
What?
I don't think I could.
You couldn't be.
So as in, okay. Let's actually talk about this. So from the beginning, she already has an eye patch, or you know, I know her with 2 eyes, and then I elbow her, and then I don't know.
You what?
Yes, that was bad. Shit.
Got to cut that out. Not the DV.
Not elbow, but you know, she just loses her eye or whatever happens.
All right. So the way I would want to frame this is I don't want to give a reason. I don't want to give a reason why she has the eye patch, because if she lost her eye, then you're going to look like a piece of shit for not refusing to engage with her. She had an accident. You know, it's a medical thing. She didn't choose to lose her eye. So I just want to say, listen, purely superficial, purely objective. Just everything else is the way you want it to be, fine as wine, all that stuff. But she has an eye patch. Like, I don't know the reason. She mains Sagat in Street Fighter. Like, she's a super Street Fighter fan. She's a Sagat stan.
It got you. Okay. Well, okay, it's her choice.
Just aesthetically, could you do it?
Is it kind of like a big eye? Shit, man.
It's a regular, run of the mill, Pirates of the Caribbean ass eye patch. Right.
Green man patch.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea eye patch.
God dog it.
I feel like the answer is no.
The answer is no, bro. I can't. I want my. Let's stick it to being characters, man. My main, needs scars and eye patches. I go ahead and war and fight or something. I don't know if I want a woman to have by choice to wear an eye patch. Like, where's the other eye? Maybe I'm trying to see your face.
So definitely not an eye patch and bald.
Wait, eye patch and bald?
You couldn't do that?
No.
No?
Nah.
You couldn't give back shots to Sagat? That's too much?
No, that's too much.
All right, now what if it got like that and y'all were already married?
That is different. That's where it's different. Wait. Already married and she makes the choice instead of me.
Either way, y'all are married.
That makes it better.
No, y'all
go through it. Okay.
Y'all are married and she chooses. She gets really into Street Fighter 6. And she shaves her head bald and wears an eye patch.
What? Oh, man, I'm sorry. That's bad works. And fine as wine.
So you're gonna get divorced?
Fine as wine. Yeah, it's kind of cold. Got a kid, probably 2, maybe. Yeah, man, I can't do that. I'll be okay, man. So she's gonna be a pretty. Yeah.
You would stay with her?
I think I really would. It'd probably pique my interest. I'd be like, what do you got going on? I got to understand this before I even go. If I have to go, I got to understand what's happening.
Yeah, you know what? It might hit different. It might hit different. I would. Because I like to say that I was the older, mature person. Like, oh yeah, no, it's all good, baby. Love is love. We're beyond the physical, and you do get to that point.
Yeah.
for sure. The longer you stay with, somebody that you really like and love.
Yeah.
But I would be remiss to try and claim that it wouldn't be just seeing like the band,
Eye patch.
just seeing the band kind of cut into that head meat and make the little indention. I feel like that would disturb me a little bit. Just like seeing it pressed into the head and then the line being
Takes
lifted.
it off. It's a
Yeah, and I would feel tempted to like stick my finger into the band and like pull that bitch back like a bowstring and let it go. Like,
why? Yeah.
so basically, listen, this is a mention for me. If you have more you want to say, basically the Clippers and Steve Ballmer, the allegations are that they paid Kawhi on the side, to get him to come to the Clippers.
Like a 28
million endorsement deal from some tree planting company, paid out over I think 4 years. So he's given like $7 million a year from this, and then another $20 million in stock options. I guess through the company. So it was like a total of like $48 million, almost approximately $50 million that the owner of the Clippers was
promising. Why?
Yeah, allegedly paying Kawhi on the side as a way to get him to come to the Clippers. The takeaway for me, I'm sure the NBA is already investigating. They got lawyers on the case. As a fan, you mean to tell me that it's pay to win? The professional sports, the rich billionaire owners are throwing around their money to get the players that they want?
No shot.
Yeah, like
no shot.
Is this supposed to shock me?
Right.
So I'm not surprised by it at all. And the reaction doesn't even seem that, like, people are reporting on it, they're talking about it, but it's kind of like the assumption basically that this has been happening. This happens. This is a part of it.
Yes.
This
so
happens. Even in college.
That's exactly where I was going to go as far as, I mean, come on, you literally, throw that car in and that bag of money. You can come to my school.
And now it's legal with the NIL.
You can upright pay your athletes.
So it's already, I'm not saying that they shouldn't be paid. I think you should be paid for your talent. Yeah. But it is pay to win. Like, if I can pay you more, I'm at a bigger school. I'm affiliated with bigger businesses.
Yeah.
Or our endowment is large and hundreds of millions of dollars. We have a rich alumni and all that. I can afford to pay you to come and play for our team. So, it's not a nothing burger, but I'm not shocked or surprised that
I guess they're investigating because it's it's the NBA. I mean, of course, Kawhi Leonard. I mean, having that on your team it's a game changer.
Yeah, no, it is. Well, I mean, he didn't even play a whole bunch either, so it's also kind of crazy. What I see happening from this, I guess, is maybe that they'll get punished, lose picks or something like that. Maybe Kawhi ends up leaving or moving on. I mean, his career is already kind of, again, that twilight word again.
Yeah.
So,
man, Kawhi.
What's crazy if y'all spent $50 million and that's the productivity and output you got from him.
Right.
It ain't like it bought y'all a ring. I mean, y'all made a playoff run, first round exit or second. Y'all didn't make it all the way.
Yeah.
So to spend that kind of money and not.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad, gamble, I don't think.
I mean, 50 million, what's 50 million to a billionaire however many times over? Like, that's, $500 to them.
Right. I got you. No,
you have thoughts on rich white men cheating with their billions?
I don't. I just have thoughts on athletes doing what they want to do, and then depending on what they do. But he did nothing. He was like, okay, give me that money. I'm gonna get ready to hoop. Of course, he didn't hoop, but
if y'all are gonna pay me for me to come here, if I don't perform or output, I mean, that would all have to be in the contract, though.
Yeah.
And clearly, it wasn't. It was just like, hey, just come here, and this is what you get for coming here. So.
Yeah, hopefully, I just hope that Kawhi doesn't. My side, I just hope he doesn't get in trouble for it.
All right, so for the last topic, the last thing I want to kind of kick around and just talk about real quick is, you have any thoughts on this Cracker Barrel redesign? Let's lay it out real quick. Cracker Barrel redesigned its logo.
Yeah.
And was also redesigning its the way its stores looked on the inside. And there was a ton of backlash from certain groups of people. They ended up costing them like $94 million in value of the company through whatever stocks or whatever it is they So they ended up reverting back, and they're not going to do the new logo or do the new look and feel aesthetically of their restaurants. I wasn't even sure if Cracker Barrel was something that you, given the fact that you're 21, would even know about or even have any interactions with. Do you have any?
Yeah,
you do.
It's pretty interesting. Yeah, I do. It's
Okay.
pretty interesting that some of the things that you say you don't think I have a knowledge of. That's reasonable. It's an older restaurant or
Right.
older organization for sure, without a doubt. I don't eat there often. I've probably been there a handful of times.
Less
but-
than 5?
Yeah, maybe at 5.
Okay.
So yeah, at 5.
Right
I
at
say
5.
at 5.
All right.
Like actually, like my whole lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
But takeaway, racist.
You feel
Hunting,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
hunting,
Racist.
lumberjack,
hunting, lumberjack.
pancake. That's the play
Pancake.
call. Okay. But yeah, I've been there a handful of times, 5 times I would say. But I definitely get that racist feeling from
Just walking in
Just
there.
walking in is just like
The aura.
the aura. Yeah, the aura.
Yeah.
That's the world though, and with the
Indeed.
world, I think this is the last episode.
Why? Why is it the last episode?
The way you just
What do you know that I don't know?
not a darn thing, because episode 4 will be here before that anybody knows it. But I think that concludes episode 3 though, bro.
Man,
That's what I think.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah.
I'm glad you were able to record because we weren't even
Appreciate
sure if you were
Yeah.
going to be feeling up to it given the sickness that you were contending with. So,
Love 3 out, guys. Love y'all. Hope you have a great week.
yeah, running effect out. Salutations to the Wash Federation.
Salutations.
Make it a great week.
Make it a great week. Deuces.